Hello everybody, hope you're having another blessed day. For today's video we'll be talking about the next product that is going to be dropping in good old TCG land of Yu-Gi-Oh! And the product we'll be talking about today is going to be the new structure deck, Freezing Chains, the declared winner of the whole scandalous structure deck tournament thing from like months back where everyone cheated. Yeah, who knows, who cares. Ice Barriers won. Whoopie-doo. So what we're going to be doing, first we're going to analyze it. So this is a structure that is going to be coming out February 17th. So we're not making this video. It'll be about around 2 weeks from when it's going to be posted. So you know what? Neat. It's coming out pretty soon. We do get to see good old Tricia, the Dragon of the Ice Barrier, is going to be reprinted in this one. So lovely card, and it's going to consist. Again, it's going to consist of 37 commons, 3 super rares, 6 ultra rares, and 1 double-sided deluxe game mat dueling guide, aka firewood for your fireplaces. Alright, so with that in mind, let's see if I can find myself a deck list of what's going to be included in the structure deck. Alright, that took a good bit trying to find a gosh darn deck list, okay? But I was able, thankfully, to find it on this little place called cardcluster.com. Never seen this site before, but you know what? It has me a deck list. Good old structure deck, Freezing Chains. So what we're going to be doing, this structure is actually technically the one that was released in OCG, Japan, Korea. That whole shebang right there. But usually most of the cards are pretty sure the same that we get in TCG, minus some certain cards that won't be imported over to here, so they get swapped out. So I'll talk about some of the cards I think may get swapped out and what they may get swapped out for. Alright? So with that in mind, let's just click for it. I'm going to read off the cards. Not going to read the effects. That'll take forever. Alright? So start off, we have General Wayne of the Ice Barrier. Go. Nice old effect. Alright, so take a chance, read the effect real quick, and then we'll go on to the next one. And that's how we're going to do it. We're going to do it quickly for y'all. So let's get through it. Mirror Master of the Ice Barrier. We also got the Vessel Miko of the Ice Barrier. Got a little Lolly. We got a Lolly! We got the Frost Spirit of the Ice Barrier. We got that little toad out somebody from Frozen 2. Don't know his name. That's that little toad. That's that little toad, his little girlfriend. That's what we're calling that thing. Girlfriend Toad. We got Blizzard, Defender of the Ice. I love that name. Blizzard. Why am I sounding like a town? It's the Blizzard. You want the Blizzard, Defender of the Ice Barrier. I have offended so many people, and I apologize for everything. Carry on. Right. Ooh, we don't have a picture of this one. The Cryomancer of the Ice Barrier. So we'll just read effect messages if you can't see the picture. While you control and another Ice Barrier monster level 4 or higher, your monsters cannot declare attack. Cool. that's a rarity. Alright. Prior of the Ice Barrier. Defender of the Ice Barrier. A little fancy fox. Fancy fox is Foxfire. Warlock of the Ice Barrier. Spellbreaker of the Ice Barrier. Strategist of the Ice Barrier. Dance Princess of the Ice Barrier. Daisojo of the Ice Barrier. Now it is getting complicated names. I love it. General Raiho of the Ice Barrier. We got Medium of the Ice Barrier. Actually, one I actually recognize. Neato. Which one is it? This one. General Gantala. Yeah, I feel about 84% confident saying that. Gantala. 84% confident on that one. Of the Ice Barrier. Guessing boss monster of the thick boy attack. Don't know if it's any good. We got General Grunard of the Ice Barrier. I have about 12% confidence that I said that correctly. So, yeah, that probably not go right. Alright, and that's, I guess, it for the Ice Barrier monsters. We do get some of those generic monsters here. So first one I have here is Genix Controller, which I don't know why it's in here. It's an interesting card, I guess. Genix. It's not even water. It's dark. Okay, let's see where to go with this. We also got Genix Undying, so there's no thing to send one water monster from your deck to the hand, from graveyard, then add one Genix from your deck to the hand. Okay, so this is, I guess it's kind of like a mathematician, really. I feel like for the deck, you have to have the Genix Control to activate it. Okay, if they're doing that, I guess, though I'm just saying, you could always just play mathematician instead. Cool. Thanks, Konami. So we also got some Aqua Spirit. That's an OG card right there. Especially when I move one water monster from your graveyard. Easy summon, free extender. Who? Then we got some frogs. We got the Dupa Frog. Duping you out of your mind when it's called something to fill to the graveyard. You can add one frog monster from your deck to your hand. So do we get Swap Frog? I don't think so. We do get the Ronin, Toden, Rodin. Okay. We get the big old Chungus here, which has the effect that you can banish one frog monster from your graveyard or special summon this big old thick boy. Lovely, lovely, lovely. You like to see it? We also get the Fishborg Launcher. If I don't know, is this a card that is potentially on the ban list? Let's pause and check and see if it is. Okay, guys, we're back. We're back. Don't need to worry. Don't need to fret. Fishborg Launcher is not the card I was thinking of, okay? I was not thinking that card. The card I was actually thinking of, this little guy here, Fishborg Blaster. Right there. That's the card that's banned. Alright. I got confused because I don't understand who know the Fishborgs. I just heard of a Fishborg as a band. That's all I know. Alright. So, okay, so that one's that. Which else we got? We also got I am not Moga well, okay. Collect yourself, collect yourself. Got this, guys. Mulagalacia. Oh shoot, no it didn't. Okay. Galacia. It's an elemental lord. Yeah. I don't like those names. Konami, please, these names. Make them stop. Make them stop. My English is dying slowly from each time you print one of these cards with a name like this. Oh, goodness, no. No. So, yeah, we got Elemental Lord Core. And the last monster, thank God, is going to be Silent Angular, which is basically like a, what's it called, like a Fire Print Lady or something like that. This is an extender for waters, it looks like. Cool. Cool. Now we get in some spells and traps. Ooh. Got the Calm After the Ice Barrier Storm. Some new support here. We got the clear wall of the ice barriers. Again, nice and fancy. We got the magic triangle of the ice barriers. We got the medallion of the ice barrier, which is a what? Oh god, we're having. How do you say this? Zaberkarate. 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 See. You're not German. I don't care. Neato! I'm great at language, can't you tell? We got the mirror of the ice bear, or we call it the Spigel de Esbarrier. Cool. I should really start saying these things. Got salvage. Getting some classic cards here. I remember playing this card back in GX. Got the surface. Ooh, target one level free level fish monster in your graveyard, so summon it, so free a monster reborn. Neato. We also got the Where Art Thou? Control level 1 monster, add one level 1 monster from deck to your hand. What's level 1 is that? Don't know, don't care to look again. Alright, then in OTG land, they get the reprint of the Cross Out Designator. Woo! Yeah, good for them. But, yeah, this is not going to be an all set at all. This is now how Konami's going to drop one of these broken cards into the game. No. It ain't going to be there. It ain't going to be there. I'm sorry, everybody. You exit the video, close it. You're not getting Cross Out Designator yet. No. Not as a common as I see around here. No. But I will tell you what I do believe is probably going to be the card that's going to replace Cross Out Designator. Right? And that card is going to be most likely Called by the Grave. Since you know, it's not gonna be one of those things. Oh, you buy 3 of these, you get your free Call by the Graves, because they did limit Call by the Grave. And not only that, Call by the Grave also just got a reprint. And also has quite a few reprints. The price is down. Like the highest price is over here for the Prismatic Rare is only about like $4, which is not bad at all. Everything else is about buck 50. All right. So these things are not hitting that value anymore. They're not making profit off of it. And look, if you look for your here, there's not a single one yet in a structure deck. So if you want to replace a card that's basically the buffed up version of Call by the Grave, just smack a Call by the Grave common in there. That's what I believe it's going to be for us in TCG land, which isn't bad. It's just, at this point, I feel like everyone has a Call by the Graves, but, if you don't have it, well, you're about to get your free way to get one. So, you know what? You don't have Call by the Grave? Buy one of these structure decks, you'll get your one Call by the Grave. So, yeah, that's what this card is probably going to be. If not, then, I'll be buying this as a little click. Alright, next. Another interesting card, we have a Pointer of the Red Lotus. Ooh, that's an interesting card right there, because I can't say it's not going to be in this set. Mainly because it has not been reprinted in, like, forever. It wasn't the OTS pack, and, like, one of the way classic packs, but, hasn't really had, like, a mass production pack that's, like, available to the public easily. Like OTS packs, yeah, you get off of TCG, get off of eBay, Amazon, or you gotta go to the store and randomly pull it. This would be a guaranteed way to get Pointer of the Red Lotus. This is not not a bad side deck card at all. So you know what? This may be one of those kind of like reason cards they keep in there is kind of draw people to buy free to get the free Pointers of Red Lotus. So that's probably gonna be in there. Next card, Phoenix Chain. It's gonna be there, unfortunately. And then our next card they got is Vanity's Emptiness. And before you freak out, no, this card is not coming off the ban list. Because this card is stupid broken. Literally says, Needle player can spell summon monsters.
I'm sorry, we are not going back to Monarchs. If you like to play Monarchs, please exit the video at this time. Please do watch off to the left, and please do not throw your popcorn in the floor. Thank you, have a great rest of your day.
But if you're still here because you're not a Monarch player, then yeah, you're probably glad this card's not coming off the ban list. So yeah, we're not going to get this in TCG land. Unfortunately, this is going to probably be the second and probably the only other card I feel like can most likely going to be switched in the set. And what this card is going to be switched out for, I believe it's going to be there can be only one. And just like the last reason, one, it just got reprinted. And maximum goes, so you know what it is, dirt cheap. The most expensive copy is a nice good old super rare from Extreme Force, and it's not even hitting $1 right now. Alright? So it's basically a penny stock. And also, look, it has not been in a structural deck yet. And just like Vanity's Emptiness, you need like a blow-off floodgate that kind of shuts down your opponent. There can be only one is one of those cards, honestly, that can still shut down decks. So, oh man, we gotta get one of those cards in there that is pretty good. Pretty good, what there can only be one, because yeah, we don't want the whole like royal decrees. We don't want the whole rivalry of the warlords. It's going to be there can be only one. I say I'm 86. 86!
Maybe even 87.
But it is probably going to be what is going to be placed in a good old Vanity's Emptiness. And I've said it's probably, without a doubt, 100% chance this card is not going to be in the set, because we won't even have a ban list before this set comes out. Alright, so yeah, there's that. Next is Mind Drain, which is a card I used to play when I first got back in Yugioh, because I god dang hated hand traps, because I didn't own any. And this is basically what this card is for, is to say no to hand traps. Which I don't think is ever will come back to the meta. So that's going to be in there. It's a funny card. I can see someone just dropping that after making a structure of this, and it's like shutting someone out with a big old hand trap deck. It's going to be funny. Heavy Storm Duster is the next one. It is going to be in here. So that is some more reason to buy the structure, even though this thing's like $1. So yeah, it's not a lot of value in it. It's not like it's like a big, important reprint. Not like a Pointer of the Red Lotus. But what is Crackdown. This is one of those cards I still believe is going to be in this set. So that's no kind of staple card. You can probably do in your side deck, especially playing Ultra Guys. God, I hate that deck still. I have nightmares from 3 years back. Well, I don't know when that came out. It feels like 3 years at least. All right. But yeah, this is still a pretty good card. A lot of decks can still use it. So yeah, it's probably gonna get reprinted. You know what? Just because we're here, why don't we check out Crackdown? So how is Crackdown doing? Do. So yeah, see, it's about $2 to $3 per card. Doesn't matter which one you get. So it's a little pricey. You know, once you get your play set, it's about $6 to $8 a piece. Especially with the Prismatic Supers, it'll probably hit you about $3.40. So let's say at least $10 to get to places as a Crackdown Prismatics. So now you probably have either a super or a common version of it. You'll be good for it. Alright. So there's a little one for that. Neato. And now it looks like we're into some extra deck stuff. So we have DeLorean Tiger King as the Ice Barrier. Ooh, fancy. We get the new Tricia Sub-Zero Dragon of the Ice Barriers. Which is basically the one. This card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect. You just get out no Tricia Dragon. Tricia Dragon, meaning this big old chungus here, when summoned, it basically just claps everything from your opponent's hand, from the field, from the graveyard. It says, I want none of it! Alright. So we have that. We also can get Bryonic, which I remember when this card first came out, you know, this only had one reprint. That thing was expensive gold. And you know what? Let's take a look at this. We got Bryonic. Let's take a crack at him. I remember this guy used to be like $50. Hey, look at the boy.
Look at that boy.
There's only one copy that is basically that like $50 range. That's the ultra rare. This is the one out here, the Hidden Arsenal. This card used to hit $50. I swear to God, it did. And now look at it. I think it's $3.79. And after the set comes out, it's gonna be probably like $2. So yeah, that's just hilarious. That is simply hilarious. Still a good card though. When it's basically saying you can discard any number of cards from your cards to the graveyard and entire same numbers of cards on your opponent's controls. I can't speak English. And turtles to the hand. Neato. Then we got the Gun Gear Dragon of the Ice Bear. I don't know if that's a new card. Of course, we know we can just do the good fan card search as my mouse froze. Oh God, what happened to the video? Okay, we're back. Gun Gear. I saw words. Where are you? Gun Gear Dragon of the Ice Bear. It is a card. And you know, it is not a cheap card at all. Like the Secret Rare, the cheapest one from Hidden Arsenal is about $6.69. $6 at least. Hey, that's not a bad reprint. Not bad. What's your effect? Once playing, discard up to 2 cards to the graveyard. Single cards, destroy them. Okay, cool. This is no kind of spot removal card. And the last one is Pulsato Tricia. And basically, yeah, I don't know if this card's even good. Banish one more card your opponent controls. Banish one card your opponent's graveyard. Banish one random card your opponent's hand. Neato. Alright, so yeah, that is the whole entire set we currently have listed from good old OCG land for the structure that comes out in 2 weeks. Freezing Chains. And you know what? Since you now know what the set has in store, my quick thoughts on it. Is it a set you should get out there? You buy your free, you ready to duel if you ready to clap them? No, it's not at all. This is like, reminds me of the whole, like, the Machina that came out. Yeah, I don't think that's that gonna be good at all. I don't think the reprints are worth even buying, personally. This is kind of made towards that little fan group. You know, that kid who comes to your locals. He brings his kind of deck. It's in like a with rubber bands on it, plastic sack. He sits down. He rolls out like a napkin. Not even like one of those paper playmats. He rolls out a napkin and he plays his deck on there. All right. And when you go to like shake his hand, he like grabs both hands, and says, "Please don't hurt me." All right, that's the player, okay? That's the Ice Bear player, okay? So this is towards Stone. They get a little big thing, so they don't have to shake your hand. They can shake it with one hand with pride. So you know what? I am trying. All right, yeah, we went way too far. I don't care. So yeah, is it a good deck? No, will not be at all. Will I buy 3 of these? No, will not at all. And with that, that's going to do it for the video. And if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, review, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Kind of is the best way for you to support me, and the best way to make sure you are in tune for when the next episode of whatever I am posting is coming out on this channel. Now, it is that time of the video for me to say my favorite phrase. I hope the rest of the week is blessed, and I hope I see you again in the next video. And with that, I'm out.